What up, guys? It's Bananaowns here, bringing you episode 1 of my Bioshock Infinite Let's Play. And we're just gonna go through well, not the first gameplay parts, but kind of the first more significant parts of the game. The last video, I like to call it episode 0, was just the opening cutscenes. It wasn't really worth it, and actually, like, recording a voiceover for that part, especially since it was very dialogue heavy. And so this again is kind of going to be a bit of a boring video. The shit hits the fan about maybe 10 or so minutes in, and again, these are I pre-record the gameplay and I'm doing the voiceovers after the fact. So it's been a while since I did a Let's Play, and the last one I was doing was Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. I was going to do the Ultimate Adventure mode, but that didn't turn out so well. The Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 ended up having a shitload of cutscenes, as in like a ridiculous amount. I mean, it's a very good game. It's getting a lot of shit right now, but I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorites right now. I really enjoy the multiplayer as well. So that game had a lot of cutscenes, so the story mode Let's Play I was making, I canceled that. And I was going to make a video detailing why, but it kind of was just, well, whatever. So anyway, this game, I've only played it for an hour or so right now, just like the first 3 episodes. And, well, I can say it's pretty good. I really was a big fan of the first Bioshock, and even Bioshock 2, and I'm really good to say. I'm really happy to say that so far it's great. Like, it really is. It's really surprised me, actually. I was hoping that I wasn't hoping, but I was getting worried that they wouldn't be able to live up to expectations, and so far it's pretty good. I mean, I'm only an hour in. I just met Elizabeth. I just managed to do that, and surprisingly, you get thrown into the action fairly quickly in this game. I think it's the first 20 minutes or so you start fighting, and it's good. Like that, it's good. It's been getting great reviews so far, and I usually don't like to base stuff on reviews, but hey, it's just, I know the reviews are so like subjective, and especially I don't like to look at scores, but I mostly like to read like the main points or something. Like I really enjoyed Adam Sessler's review, even though he gives it a star at the end, but hey, whatever. So it's pretty good, and I really enjoyed the Bioshock series because well, at least the first one, maybe, and then this one really like get into some like philosophical territory, and they make you think about stuff, and it's really cool considering like the backdrop of this. Well, first of all, it's this floating city of Colombia, and there's like a really good backdrop and cool gunplay, and you actually have to think. So it's really weird when you think about it, like how much like the game really goes with each other, and how we can make it like the plot. How do you say, make the plot interesting, but it's still being like a fun shooter to play. And like it's really fun, actually, and I'll start talking more about like what's going on in the video, but there's not too much to say. The game art direction looks great. Just look at right now. You're looking around the city, you see all the NPCs around. Of course, that's different because this whole town isn't filled with a bunch of like sociopaths, but it's mostly, well, so far you've mostly been fighting like the police force. But look at the art. Look at this. Look at the angel statue. Look at, I really love like these old time period pieces. I'm really a fan of like earliest 20th century art style, and the Bioshock really plays into it, especially the opening cutscene with your baptism. I really enjoyed it because the music reminded me a lot of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The movie with George Clooney, and I think and it has the retarded, well, not the retarded, the special needs guy from that was in it. He was also in Holes. I can't remember what his name was, but it was George Clooney. It was John Goodman. It's very good, like folk music. So, so that whole scene, I really enjoyed time period pieces, and I just really, I really, really, really am digging the art style. Just look around, like at this little fair right now. Of course, you don't have to participate in most of these activities, but it's really cool because you can try out some of the vigors. Like, let's see right now, we're gonna try out a vigor, and it also very subtly hints to some of the plot elements in this game. Of course, you're following a religion like that, since like you're already like this one, you're casting the devil out, so you're already fighting like a religion, and it's just really good. Everything. I don't want to like get too like looking too into about symbolism and stuff like that, but like the game does a good job of presenting itself. I really enjoyed the old-timey aspects of it. And okay, hold on, I'm gonna take a swig of my coffee right now. Okay, so again, like, look at the shooting gallery, and if you notice, a lot of these games are like killing the devils and killing some of like the rogue faction group, and it's really, really cool. And these mini games aren't very necessary, but I did a couple of them because I was really enjoying playing them, and it's and I just really, 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 really am digging the game, and I'm really happy that they've updated some of the gameplay aspects. Where, let's see, you'll see in a little bit right now in the shooting gallery. In Bioshock, you can now aim down sights. Now it's a little weird to me using the right stick for aiming down sights like this. I don't know why, but in games like Halo, it feels perfectly natural. But in games where they actually are iron sights, it just feels weird to me. But I'm pretty sure there's like an alternate control scheme or something that puts it to like maybe like a Call of Duty control. But other than that, I think the controls are really well done. And this whole first episode is kind of like a mini review of this game so far, based on very limited play time. So again, it's funny, like this little projection booth and stuff like that. And we'll get our first we'll get our first chance to use a vigor. We get a free sample, and it really it's kind of cool because the vigors are basically plasmids in this game. I don't think there's not as many of them as in the Bioshock games, but they work pretty well and they're pretty cool to use. I think I'm very early on in the game, of course, but my favorite one is like you get to shoot like a murder of crows at people, and that one's a really fun one to use. And you get a fire one relatively soon as well. You get 3 of them pretty quickly, so I really enjoy that too, because you get some gameplay variety like really quickly in this game. So this one is called Possession, and it lets you take possession of machines, as the name implies, and then you can buy an upgrade for it. Well, not really an upgrade yet. I think they call it like an enhancement or something like that, where you can use it on people and make them commit suicide. And it's okay, these 2 people right here, they really sound like the 2 people that were in the beginning of the game in the boat. I don't know if I'm looking into that right now, but just note this theory. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people have already made it their way through this whole game. And I'm pretty sure those people are the same people in the boat, or at least like they're twins of someone, or it's just a reference. And look at those little vending machines. They look kind of cool in this game. They look different. They're very well designed, but again, just the whole art decal and art style of this is really cool, and epic foreshadowing. Police officers talking about their little I don't even know what it's called, but it's like your little grip. It's your little hook. And okay, and then also mention in this game, there's audio logs, and there's like video logs, and there's audio logs, and you get an achievement for getting all the audio logs. I don't think I will get that in this playthrough. I tend not to in Bioshock games. I like doing a second playthrough on like hard mode. Ooh, there's the 1999 mode, like, was it Let's Party Like 1999 mode, which is supposedly very difficult. And I was debating about, well, you have to be, no, you can enter in a cheat code. Actually, it's the Konami code. It was up, down, left, right. Or is it up, down, left, right, BA. I think that's Konami code. I feel like I'm a disgrace to gamers by probably not getting that right. But oh well, just look up the Konami code and that unlocks the Party Like It's 1999 mode, which is, I was debating about doing that let's play on that, but I figure a blind let's play really sucked with that. And okay, again, we're not talking during cutscenes, so I'll be back in a little bit after this cutscene.
Mister!
Sorry, no sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Colombia? All right then. The winner is number 77!
Oh, what do you know?
Number 77, come and claim your prize! First round!
It was me! It was all me! Please! Please! Please, what are you doing?
Come on! Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days? Oh, looks like we've got a shy one here. We've got to do something about that. Time's a wasting, my boy.
For you, son of
Why
a
don't you
bitch.
Wait! It's him!
Now, where'd you get that brand, boy? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd?
The false shepherd! And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show them what we got planned, boys! Stop him! Stop him!
Okay, and we're back after that cutscene, and now we get to fight people for the first time, and it's pretty fun. You get your little grappling hook and meleeing shit. I think it serves as basically the wrench of this game, although it has a really cool like finishing move, like right there. That's kind of brutal. The blood splatters across the screen. You get the jelly effect. Damn, that's brutal, but pretty fucking cool. So we don't get a gun yet until a little bit more in the level. You get a pistol, but let's enjoy actually fighting people. And you actually fight a lot of people for the beginning of the game. I was actually really surprised with just how much fighting there is at combat at the beginning of the game. It makes it really exciting. This is gonna be my little combat review of this game. The combat is much faster paced than in the past Bioshock games. I think but I haven't played yet with some of the more advanced members of Columbia, the ones that have like the crazy, like almost steampunkish look or something, or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. But it's a lot more faster paced anyway, and I haven't been able. These free opening parts, you don't have to be too. You don't have to plan it out as much, but it just, the faster pace, it really helps because like they throw a lot of enemies at you, and of course aiming down the sights and the sprint button, I guess, is pretty much what makes it feel faster, because at the basic level, the gunplay is kind of same. You have special powers and you have a set list of guns, and especially in this is before you get Elizabeth to assist you, so there's kind of that. There's not that dynamic yet, which makes it a little bit more different, because she throws, like, she'll assist you by like giving you like health or some more extra salt or something if you want to use your vigors. And that's pretty cool, but otherwise it's a lot more faster paced. I do a decent job. I don't think okay, I don't die during this opening part. I like to think I'm a pro status right there. As you can see, I'm using my my vigor power to take over the turrets and shoot at people, because it makes it a lot easier. Because Bioshock, the first one wasn't exactly the most difficult game. I think I did the brass balls. I have like a 1100 gamer score in the first one. I did all the achievements. The second one, not so much, just because I didn't want to do the multiplayer. Ooh, I'm getting fucked up by a turret right now. The damn turret betrayed me. So yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of the multiplayer. It's kind of actually a funny story about that, because the day Bioshock 2 came out, I think the weekend of, I played the multiplayer. I think up to level 20 of the multiplayer. It goes up to 40 or 50, I believe, and then they had a DLC where you could do like a prestige mode, basically. So like that multiplayer would be like, man, this is a really good multiplayer. We played it. My friends and I all played it for the first weekend, and after we're like, okay, we never played it again, which is kind of funny. Okay, so here's the first one of like the special. It's kind of a very minor special enemy, but you just get a flame vigor, which is really quick actually, and I really enjoyed using this one because it's really cool, because it allows you to plan your attacks and stuff. Like it's very similar to the first Bioshock, where there's like water or a puddle on the ground, you can shock it, or again, there was oil on the ground, you can light it on fire. So that's what you use in this one. It's oil on the ground, light it on fire, set up traps, you can hit people with it. And I like these little tutorial videos or something, the old-timey ones, because it's all like killing the devil. It's really funny because like they really like religion in Colombia, and I suppose I should talk about that again. Like I really love it because it's a really interesting idea. It's a religion based on the founding fathers of America, and it's really cool. I haven't gotten too deep into the story yet. You guys will basically experience it with me, and just wow, just great game, great game. This episode is almost done. I think I really enjoy this Let's Play because there's a lot of natural breaks where I can split up episodes, especially when going into new areas. So that's pretty much what's going to be most of the time what the breaks are going to be in the videos. And again, it's a good idea in Bioshock games to loot bodies and to loot like everything, and to go search around, because you can find audio logs, extra stuff, and it's a really good idea. As is like all video games, really. It's a very good idea to actually explore around, because you'll get cool stuff, especially in Dead Space. Okay, so that about concludes that, so see you later, guys.